What is up, my magic miscreants and Dragon here with a fun deck for you today, and today we are looking at a terrifying Izzet Artifacts build, expanding upon Simulacrum Synthesizer when this card enters the battlefield. Scry 2, whenever another artifact with mana value 3 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token. With this creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. It is incredibly potent, as you saw in the Izzet Artifacts build. It is even more potent when you put Terror of the Peaks on the battlefield. And yes, I'm going to say it says 0/0, but it gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. It does not enter as a 0/0 unless you have 0 artifacts on the battlefield. Okay, but Terror of the Peaks is especially terrifying because it is a 5/4 flyer with for 3 and 2 red, so 5 total. But whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, Terror of the Peaks deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target. Plus, spells your opponents cast that target Terror of the Peaks cost an additional 3 life to cast. See where I'm going with this? Okay, so if you don't, fine. But if you do, excellent. Okay. Basically, we get a few of these down, get one of these down, cast every artifact except for one is above 3 mana value. So let's get into this. Spyglass Siren. We put this down because it does give us a map token, which is an artifact. Plus, this can get bigger. We know what this does. Enters the battlefield, create a map token. We're running 3 steps ahead because we do want to have some flexibility with our counter spells. It's basically Cryptic Command from way back in the Lorwyn days. Or, for +3, we create a token that's a copy of target artifact or creature you control. Oof. Or, for an extra 2, we draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Legion Extruder. Now, this is one that we're looking at for an Anvil build. When it enters the battlefield, it deals 2 damage to any target, but 2 and tap, sacrifice another artifact. We create a 3/3 colorless Golem artifact creature token. Fun stuff. Enthusiastic Mechanaut. It's an artifact creature, Goblin Artificer. Artifact spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Cryptic Coat. When it enters the battlefield, cloak the top card of your library, meaning we put it onto the battlefield face down as a 2/2 creature with ward 2. Turn it up any time for its mana cost if it's a creature card. Yeah, okay, fun stuff. Simulacrum Synthesizer. Plus, for this. But also, too, we can trigger the Synthesizer because 1 and a blue returns it to the owner's hand. Urabrask's Forge. Excellent card for this deck. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put an oil counter on it, then create an X. 1 red Phyrexian Horror creature token with trample and haste, where X is the number of oil counters on Urabrask's Forge, and sack it at the beginning of the next end step. Thrawn Spider ramps us into stuff. When it enters the battlefield, you and target opponent each create a tapped Power Stone token. Again, it feeds into the Synthesizer. For 7, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact card from among them and put them into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Already done our Terror of the Peaks. Might Stone and Weak Stone. Yeah, we're not running Urza, but that's okay. Because we can draw cards. We can basically take out any creature that we want to take out. And we can ramp into stuff. Fun, fun, fun. Sideboard, Dissipate, Brotherhood's End, Syncopate, Abrade, Consuming Tide, and Burn Down the House in case we need to run any sweepers. So this is a terrifying build. I'm going to say, even if we don't get the Terror of the Peaks combo down or synergy down, just the way that this deck can run over people with the Synthesizer and all these fun cards is incredibly interesting. I will share, Mono Red does not do well against Mono Red because they run so much removal, and then that Monastery Swift Spear with the Monstrous Rage, that prowess stuff. Oof! It's just out of hand, you know. And I'll do a little rant at the end about the state of the meta, or maybe not. We'll see what happens. But anyways, if you like this build, please Please subscribe if you like the looks of it. If you're new to my channel, we do a best of 1 and a best of 3, so you can see how the deck functions in either one of those environments. So without further ado, let's get to the terrifying Izzet Artifact games, kids. We're against Bagnor for our best of 1 matchup. I wonder if they're from Bangor, Maine. Oh, that one's a bit slow. That one's not much better, but we got that going on. Got that. Let's see what happens. We are on the draw. So, I think we do that. Mono blue. Let's give it a try. Nope, that's not going to stick because you're going to counter everything that I do. Yep. Oh, there it is. Yep. Alright, well. Good game. Well, watch. I'm gonna keep casting stuff, and they're just gonna keep countering it. At this point, I'm just playing solitaire with myself. Yep. There it is. And what they're gonna do is they're gonna put down a Haughty Djinn. You're gonna try it again. Just get through your counters. Here we go. Yep, there it is. Urabrask's Forge. What are you doing? Are you serious? Wow. What? They have countered everything that I have put down. They literally, I think, are only playing counter spells. I've never seen these spells in my life. I've never seen any of these spells in my life. It's all counter spells. All counter spells. But that's okay, because we're just going to keep... what's your win con here? I think that's the key, is like, what's the win con here? Let's try it. Draw 2 cards and discard a card. Let's give it a try. I don't think we're getting that one down. They're going to have to run out... Wow, they're just running all counter spells. All counters. Okay, so that one's stuck. Do you have a Haughty Djinn? Let's try it. I don't think... Oh! Hit comes down. We draw 2 cards. Have fun of you. Sure, let's try it. Okay, we might have something here. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Nope. That one doesn't happen. Okay. Let's try this. 2 damage. Alright, well, let's give it a try. See what they do. Ooh, that one's fun. Nope. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. Actually. Yep, that'll work. That will work. Let's try the peaks. Let's try it that way. Nope, that's not happening. That's okay, though. They're literally running all counter spells, so I think all we have to do is just continue to outfox them, outduel them, whatever you want to call it. Let's try Cryptic Coat. Nope. It don't have... Well, actually, we can pay 2. That's fine. Because now we get all these now we get all of those things, and we just are gonna swing for the fences. Good old Bagnor. So this is why you need an alt win con. Now, if they have Consuming Tide, that's a problem, but that's okay. We'll just do this. Heck, we'll try it. We'll try it. Yeah, of course, that's alright. I'm okay with that. What is this? Oh, it's a land. That's fine. Okay, so Yeah, you know, you deserved every bit of damage that you just got inflicted upon you, Bagner. Let's go to the best of 3. We're against Razri, platinum level player, who's playing an absurdly large deck. Leyline of the Guild Pact, though. So interesting. Okay. Alright, well. Curious now what this is going to involve. So we're going to do this. We're going to sack this, kill that. In theory. Put down our synthesizer. Or at least it'll give us the mana to get us a synthesizer in theory. I just want to know who hurt this person to make them play a 235 card deck. Silver Scrutiny, okay. Cool. Blossoming Tortoise. Okay. Interesting. So, is this like a domain build? Question mark? Yeah, sure, we'll take that. Yeah, we can take both of those. You gonna kill my synthesizer? You monster. Eleshnorn, huh? Okay, cool. Let's say do the Mechanaut. Do the Spider. Yeah, good game. There's nothing I can do about that. You're literally an Eleshnorn will kill this deck. It will kill this deck. So, yeah, and we don't have anything to take it out. So we're just going to have to pray that they don't draw into that at any point. Alright, not terrible. We have the Terror of the Peaks. I think we keep. Get the code out of there. Alright, there's a synth. That's what I like to see. Yep, we'll take that. Cool. So it's almost like this super chunky build. I guess that's really the only way I can describe it. Or actually, cool. Let's see what we can do. What do we hit a synth? Okay. Well, see, they didn't draw into what they needed to. So let's go from there. Don't know if you're going to get much out of this video as far as the, well, the best of one, I think, is worth the price of admission, I think. So, let's see what we're up against again. And 230, I cannot imagine playing a deck without 235 cards. Can't do it. We're going to keep it simply because we are on the draw, and they play tap land anyway. So, although we did get into trouble with this when we kept a 2-land hand in in another match that we played before this. All right, well, Thundering Fall's not the worst. Yeah, Shivan Reef, yeah, I can take that. So we can do the synth into the forge. Oh, Seraph, how fun are you? Actually, I think we go with the spider. No attacks. And we go with the spider because we can block the Seraph. Oh, okay. How cool are you? Fine. Do you have like a buff? A fight spell, maybe? Cool. Man, do you have a counter spell? No. Mechanaut is cool. I like that idea. And now, what we do is this. Try that. So they decide they want to bounce it. Yep. Cool. Now we can... Now we got a chunky boys. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. You're going to do that. They gain 3 life. Cool. I am okay with that. Although, no. What we do next, we put down 2 forges. That'll give us some fun stuff. You have no idea how my eyes just lit up at that possibility. Cruelty of Geeks. Okay, cool. I got nothing in my hand. I got nothing. You don't get to discard anything today, sir. You do not get to do it. Oh, see, I would have given that... oh, yeah. Alright, ready? Here we go. Now it's going to get fun. Now it's going to get fun. Nah. I don't think we do that quite at this point. Put it into your hand, lose 3 life. Okay, cool. But... they're just trying to figure out what they can take out, I think. If they put down Elish Norn, we're in trouble. But if they're smart, if they remember that, then we're in trouble. Because we don't have anything to take it out. But do we... dinosaur... oh, did you find an Atali? Path of Peril, huh? Yeah, okay, well that's no fun. The Beanstalk is not that much more fun. Did you actually... now see, if you're smart, you give that flying. There you go. Okay, well there you go. You just take the Vigilance. Okay, cool. You know what, I do want to attack because I want to see what they do as far as blocking is concerned. Okay. I almost think doing that is better. They gain life, but... yeah. Graveyard onto the battle. Oh, so now the Flesh Gorger... that was a stupid move on my part. I forgot about the Cruelty of Geeks. Totally forgot about that. Whoops. Yeah, well, you didn't use your Boseiju? Okay, well, whatever. Yep, Natali comes down. You know, alright. Yeah, this just isn't our day. Good game. Alright. So let's go to the post-game analysis. Okay, so this deck is interesting because you can really pop off with the synthesizer, or you can just play up against a 235 card deck and just get absolutely run over when they god draw. It's just one of those things. Magic is a game of luck, but it's also a game of strategy, and swinging in with that Thron Spider, I completely spaced on the fact that Cruelty of Gix was on the battlefield and just not paying attention, and as things happen. But I do think this deck does have quite a bit of potential. Certainly the Simulacrum Synthesizer and the Terror of the Peaks. That's a fun little synergy there. Difficult to pull off, but if you can get it done, you can get it done. Also, Urabrask's Forge coming in as well. But I do think that up against that other build that we were up against, you know, there was just, aside from the misplay, you know, they had the advantage and we were just along for the ride, so to speak. But if you like what you saw, if you see the potential in this build, please like, please subscribe, and as always, I'm Magic Miscreants. May you always be on the play, and may all your spells hit the board. Risen Dragon is out. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday.